Hello, guys. My name is Santiago Gómez. I am a student of the Technologies in Software Analysis and Development. In this video, I'm going to talk about cell phones, mainly about their importance in today's society. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, what is the cell phone? The cell phone is a small mobile device whose main function is transmit long distance calls. Calls are made via radio frequency waves. Cell phones also have various processing capacities, permanent or intermittent connection to a network, and limited information storage capacity. Origin of the phone. Long before the cell phone, telephones were invented by Antonio Meucci at the end of the 19th century and patented by Alexander Graham Bell. The telephone was designed to transform electrical impulses into the human voice. However, for the cell phone to be possible, the radio had to be discovered as well. In other words, the cell phone required the transmission of information via electromagnetic waves and later through satellite waves. Cell phone timeline. The world's first cell phone. In 1960, all the major telecommunication companies compete to make the first cell phone. Finally, the first company to design a cell phone was Bell Labs. The first cell phone prototype was made in 1973 by Motorola. First generation. In 1980, Ameritage Mobile Communication appeared, the first company to provide cell phone services. To do this, he used analog radio channels with modulated frequency. This generation of cell phones was very cumbersome and not very useful for by today's standards, but it was a huge advance in communication and technology. Second generation. The second generation of cell phones was born in 1990. These cell phones used a global system for mobile communications and much larger transmission frequencies than those of the first generations. This represents a step towards the digitization of cell phone communications. Aspects such as voice quality and security levels were also improved. Generation 2.5. About 5 years later, a transitional generation appeared in the world of cell phones. Here appeared the communication by text message. Third generation. At the beginning of the 21st century, the third generation responded to the need for cell phones with internet connectivity, video conferencing, television, and file downloads. That is, small computers. The first smartphones belong to this generation, and they are responsible for its popularization. Fourth generation. This generation started in 2010. This is the generation of high end smartphones or reader capacities thanks to their internet connection at high speeds, bandwidth, and reception of videos in high definition or HD. Fifth generation. Since 2019, the fifth generation of cell phones has been under development. Cell phones of this generation allow consumers to have higher data transmission speeds, greater information storage capacity, and better performance of applications in the same place. Importance of cell phones in today's society. Entertainment media development apps. Due to the enormous dependence we have on the applications of our cell phones, the design of entertainment media will have been one of the main contributions that these devices have given to humanity. Society has at its fingertips an enormous amount of entertainment options. which they can access at any time for as long as they want. Thanks to these devices, a person will have listening to this video, but at the same time will have performed their work functions. Globalization, Internet. Currently, our society can't live without the Internet, or at least, human life is very difficult without this tool. The Internet is used to transmit an immeasurable amount of information, allowing us to know everything that happens around the world. In addition to being closer to people who are far from us and even improving mutual collaboration through long distance interactions. Yeah, will the internet have been the most important tool in human history? Maybe. What do you think? Storage of information. Currently, cell phones are used to work with large amounts of information. All our personal data is located on those small devices. But not only that, companies also use huge databases to manage all the information about the purchase or sale of a product or service. For example, if a person wants to buy a t-shirt today through a platform of the cell phone, the seller of that product will have been seeing the buyer's information from the first moment the buyer places the order. Process automation. Tasks as simple as scheduling a medical appointment or reviewing the history of the last places you have visited are automatic processes that people can do with their cell phone. In general terms, if you teach your cell phone your daily routine, this device will have been the best tool you can find in your life. Conclusions. First, cell phones have been one of the most useful inventions in the history of humanity. Second, cell phones have an impact on most aspects that govern human life. And third, currently, human societies depends heavily on cell phones to do any type of activity. Thanks.